Hello and welcome to Clarence T. East Field, the site of the York Dukes varsity soccer game today. The Dukes will be taking on the Lions of LT in a top 3 Illinois state battle. LT is ranked number 3. Dukes right now ranked number 1. A team that is 12-0 and 3-0 at home this year with a win against Hinsdale Central last week. On the other hand, Lions is 12-3. They are coming off an overtime loss versus OPRF. Kickoff just about to get underway. In net for the Dukes, as always, the sophomore Diego Ochoa. And here is the kickoff. As always, I am Gavin Connolly. To my right today, Jack Tobin with me on the call. Duke starting out with possession. It's the junior Jaden Waske with it, looking to attack. Waske, a very aggressive and speedy forward. But LT gains possession of it, trying to clear the lines a little bit. And taken by the midfielder, trying to keep it in. Right now that's number 10. That was Saraja Harris.
One thing the Dukes do really well is their defense and goalkeeping. Sophomore Diego Ochoa is letting up less than 1 goal a game. He only lets up 0.7 goals per game, which is really outstanding, and he's only a sophomore.
Now the Dukes with it. It's Monty Janowski starting at right back for the Dukes. Now pass is intercepted. LT trying to get some offense going. Errant pass there, taken by Soren Moore, the senior. Now that's intercepted. LT trying to dump it off to their forward. Knocked away by Moore. Here's a shot. Oh, and a good save by Ochoa off of the corner kick for LT. That one nearly hit the back of the net. Now Ochoa looking to clear. It's the senior Jose Herrera. Now he gives it to his brother Rico. Pass is intercepted by LT. And cleared by senior Ryder Cole. Now Herrera, a little bit of a give and go to the senior Frank Raffrano. Now Raffrano cut off, back to Herrera.
Frank is their leading scorer, averaging over a goal a game at one. He's averaging 1.3 goals a game. One of the most important players on this Dukes roster this year.
Now Waske with it. And knocked away, and LT will clear it. Now taking it about the 45-yard line, trying to get some offense going. Across, intended for one of the LT forwards. Now he's got it in the corner right now, and knocked away by Cole. Dukes have been known to get off to a couple of slow starts. Against Hinsdale, they gave up a goal 3 minutes into the game, however, rebounding nicely to score 5 straight goals. Here's a man who had 3 goals, a hat trick in that Hinsdale Central game. That's Herrera, however. Now Moore. Moore to Herrera. Now intercepted. LT with it now. That's number 2, Patrick Cracker. His pass, he gets knocked to the turf, and a foul will be called on the Dukes. So free kick upcoming for the Lions.
This game's been off to a pretty slow start. A lot of defense, two outstanding defensive teams. As the shot gets on just over the net. York has yet to put a shot on goal, and LT has had 2 shots on net. Hopefully the Dukes can start to get some offense going later on in this game. Jose with a great move, but he was out of bounds.
Now the throw-in for LT, knocked away by Moore. It'll be another free kick for LT. This is number 10, Harris Sarajilija. Apologies to the family. I may have mispronounced that. Apologies. The kick will be taken by Ben Swissonis. Swissonis with a big curler. And LT does no damage. Duke's able to clear nicely. Now it's Rico Herrera trying to move with it in transition. Able to work possession back. Then taken by, that's number 7, Brian Salvino. Salvino's forced to kick it away. That's good defense by Moore. Now Ochoa dumps it off to Janowski, and Janowski will look to start some offense for the Dukes. Long pass from Janowski to Waski. Waski loses it, but ends up in the feet of Frank Rafrano. Now it's Waski. Waski giving it back to Janowski. Now it's Stefan Rebick with it, the senior defender. Now it's Herrera with it. Herrera gives it to the left back, Moore. Now Moore trying to give a give and go. Good defense there by the right back of LT. Nice deflection by number 15. That is Daniel Svelness. Now Michael Greco moves it along to Waski. Waski trying to dance his way through. He gets knocked to the turf, and a free kick upcoming for York. They're pretty close, so potential goal-scoring opportunity coming. LT will have to really strategize to defend this one.
This is where senior defenseman Ryder Cole is very dangerous, scoring a goal against Tinsdale almost at this exact spot last time.
Very true, and it'll be Cole who takes this next kick. Whistle blows. And Cole with a strike. Knocked away. LT trying to get it out of there. Dukes hang on. Now a long shot from Herrera. The other Herrera. That's his younger brother Rico. But a nice save from the goalie of LT. That is number 1, Connor Schmidt, with his first save of the day. And he looks to clear now. Now Herrera knocks it back to Cole. Getting the offense regrouped, restarted. Catching their breath as well. Now Cole with a long ball. Intercepted by LT. Now dumping it off to, I believe that is Cracker. Ochoa clears.
Good defense by Rebick right there, creating the turnover.
Now it's Herrera knocking one along to Joe Hernandez, another senior. Hernandez started on varsity last year during their run to win state.
This is going to be the Dukes' first corner attempt. The Dukes have been really dangerous on their corners this year, creating a lot of headers for goals, especially on the back side of the net.
It'll be Herrera. Herrera wasting no time to get this one off. Now out to Greco. Greco trying to find some space. He cannot. Now LT has numbers the other way. Good deflection by Rebick to keep it in the Dukes zone, or excuse me, LT's zone. But now the Dukes will regroup with possession in their defensive third. Now here's Herrera with it. Give and go between Refrano and Herrera. Now taken by Cracker. Harris missing.
Good defense by Cole, creating the turnover for Jose.
Now Herrera trying to do something with it. Can't hang on. LT back the other way. Good little touch pass. Now here come the Lions. Here's number 9, Larry Martinez Jr. He gets a little out of control, and Janowski moving it away. Now it's Salvino. He too loses possession. Bit of a back and forth here in the Dukes defensive zone. Now Herrera just looking to clear, getting it away from the Dukes net.
Up the sideline to Rebick. Or that was Waski with the ball right there. Now Joe Herrera up the sideline. Makes a move, turns it over. This has been a back and forth game. Not a lot of shot opportunities by either team. Two really good defensive teams, and the field has been really wet, creating the slow offense to start the game. The throw in by Jose to Herrera, back to Jose. Jose dribbling in, turns it over. Up the sideline, right back to Ryder Cole. Looking to regroup. Rico with the cross to Waski. Waski makes a move up the sideline. Lots of contact right there, no call. Duke's throwing right here.
Now a Duke's throw in. It's Rebick getting off to Frano. Now it's Salvino with it. Dinks it to his teammate. Now a long ball, more on the ground. It's Harris with it. And knocked away by Janowski. 26 minutes, remaining in the first half. Score is 0-0. Tightly contested battle thus far. Both teams getting their fair share of opportunities. It'll be a throw-in for the Lions right here. Now a long throw-in.
The header, what a save.
Yeah, just like you said, Jack. I think the header caught the Duke's defense by surprise a little bit. Oh, and now Hernandez trips on the ball. luckily able to get it back. That was nearly a pretty good odd man rush for LT. Now here come the Dukes the other way with speed, with momentum. It's Rico Herrera with it, trying to catch LT napping a little bit. Now Waski putting on the moves. Waski gets by one, and he hits the dirt. No foul.
That was a lot of contact.
That
right
was
there.
a lot of contact. Ref may have just thought that Waski slipped. Some Dukes parents disapprove. So now LT in transition at about the 50-yard line on the far sideline. Good marking by Janowski, able to stay with his man. Now it's Greco with it. Greco tripped up. Now Herrera. And her pass intercepted. LT coming the other way. With speed is number 11, Liam Carolan. He's still going. He has the smaller Michael Greco on him. Now moving it. LT. Oh, good defense by Cole. Able to poke it away. Now Harris. LT hits the deck. Now a good pass by Harris.
I think it was a handball.
I believe they are calling that a handball on one of the LT forwards. Hard to see the number from here. But it will be a free kick for the Dukes and a free kick for Diego Ochoa. 23 minutes to go. Ochoa with the long kick. Good header by Daniel Svelnus.
LT resetting right here, trying to create some offense. Intercepted by Michael Greco to stop that offense.
Now it's Rebick with it. Janowski now. Janowski. Oh, a good little flick on by Rafrano, and here comes Waski now. Waski stride for stride. Now a long shot. That one didn't get much airtime on it, and a good save by Connor Schmidt. Schmidt rocking the pink goalie jersey to contrast with his team's white uniforms. White kits, I should say. Quite the interesting look. Now Cole trying to clear. Ends up in the feet of number 22, Will Swissonis. Throw-in upcoming for York.
Controlled by LT. Joe Herrera almost with the turnover right there, but the Dukes get it back. That's Rico Herrera right there getting the steal.
Now he's trying to do something with it. And a good shot, and it's a goal! Number 7, that's Jose Herrera. His hot streak continues, and the Dukes draw first blood in this top 3 matchup. Herrera, the ball bouncing his way again, and he's able to put it home right on the doorstep of Connor Schmidt, and he did not miss. The senior strikes again, and the Dukes are on top 1-0.
It's big for the Dukes to start with the lead. As in many games prior, they have started slow, and that was very close to offsides. As you could see, he looked right to the ref to make sure he was clear, but he was clear, and the Dukes are up 1-0.
And a great start. Dukes always in better position when they score first throughout this season. And now they're looking for more. It's Michael Greco with it, using his speed on the near sideline. Greco turning the corner. Now the pass to Rafrano, just slides by a little bit. Now here's Hernandez. Hernandez, good little slide tackle there. More like a poke check. Now here's number 10. It's Harris with it.
Great D by junior Alex Melosino to get the Dukes back in possession as Cole sends it down the field.
LT recovering with it. It is Ben Swissionis. Guessing that him and number 22, Will Swissionis, guessing that they're brothers or cousins of some sort. Both starters, just like the Herrera brothers for the Dukes. Ball knocked out of bounds. Halfway through this first half, Dukes with a 1-0 lead. Kevin O'Connor has checked into the game for York. Now here comes LT with it. That is number 14. That's Owen Suda. He's checked in for the Lions. Now I believe the ball should be going down for York. At least the players on the field seem to be moving that way. And it will be a goal kick for Ochoa. Ochoa moving it to Cole, who moves it to Janowski.
Those two have been great defensive anchors all year for the Dukes. One of the best goals allowed in all of the state of Illinois. And those two prevent a lot of shots on net.
Very true. The Dukes definitely rely on their defense to lock it down. They get that from a lot of seniors with a lot of experience, I should say. Now LT, it's Patrick Cracker moving it along to Harris. Bit of a give and go here for the Lions, but number 20, I believe that's Xander Menelacina. He was not fooled. Now LT in tight, but the pass slips away. Now Moore trying to get rid of it, double teamed. And good pressure from offensive pressure, I should say, from LT. But Herrera is able to clear. Now the Duke's in transition. Kevin O'Connor ends up with it. He moves it to Hernandez. Hernandez to Waski. Got to imagine the game plan has changed a little bit for both sides. Now the Dukes are on top. LT seemingly a little bit more aggressive, playing with a bit more pace. But they can't turn that into an offensive opportunity there. Now they're going to try again. It's Harris. Suda. The pass was just a little bit out of reach for him.
This is a revenge game for York, because last year, although they won the state championship, they did lose 3-0 in their only matchup against Lions last year. So they're looking to bounce back from that.
Now here come the Dukes.
Jose Dawoski. The
shot. Oh, and a great save by Schmidt.
Diego, you're good. It's not on screen. Yeah. Yeah, no worries.
No, before it was, yeah.
Now a corner kick coming up for York after the nice save by Schmidt. See what the Dukes do with this.
Do you know how to fix the zooming out? Is zooming out by itself?
No, I was using that camera.
Cole taking the corner. They're trying to get at Malacino backdoor, just a little too far and out of reach as Lions takes over.
That one worked. That play worked against OPRF a couple of weeks ago. That was one of the two Dukes goals. Ultimately proved to be the winner. Now Suda working on the near sideline. It was a foot race between him and Moore, a battle that Moore won. Now Joe Hernandez. Hernandez, one of the most experienced players and best passers on this team. Often racks up a lot of assists.
He had the first one with a great pass to Jose, setting him up for that goal. So he has the ball again.
Now Hernandez. Hernandez with a shot. Oh, a great opportunity there. He got a lot of muscle on that with not a lot of space. Good reaction by Schmidt. Now an LT defender falls. Give and go. Shot by O'Connor is deflected. Now the Lions in transition. Suda moving it along. That's number 5. That's number 5, Austin Wisniewski. Wisniewski.
That was a great tackle by Soren Moore to stop the fast break from LT and preventing them from tying this one up. LT does have a corner.
Yeah, it automatically zooms out. So we'll just switch. We'll do this one zoom cam, that one.
The corner,
Here. No, this one doesn't.
just out of reach of everyone in the box as it goes outside.
Zoom in.
All right, it should be good. I just fixed the setting.
Good job from the Dukes from preventing a goal out of that corner kick right there, as LT does have a throw-in around midfield.
Right, just switch.
A long clear. Trying to catch Ochoa napping. Maybe like a deflection or something. Does not work out. LT still with the ball. It's Wisniewski. Moving it along. Everyone getting a touch. Oh, and a backdoor pass. He had his man. That was Swissionis. That was Ben Swissionis, a senior. But the backdoor play does not work, unfortunately, for LT. Fortunately for the Dukes, though. Diego Ochoa with a goal kick. We welcome those new viewers. It's a 1-0 Dukes lead off a goal from Jose Herrera. 13 minutes remaining in the first half.
The Dukes players do not approve of that call, thinking it should have been their throw-in right there.
Throw in for Will Swissionis. And an errant pass ends up with the feet of O'Connor. O'Connor moves it along to Herrera. Now it's Hernandez. Oh,
Just
we
didn't
both
get
saw it
by.
at the same time. O'Connor was streaking down the field, and it was almost a beautiful pass from Hernandez, but just couldn't connect. Throw in from Swissionis. Suda working on Moore. He knocks it away. Another throw in for LT. Dukes with a lot of pressure, specifically on the sideline, it seems, between Moore and Janowski, getting some help from the midfielders. They've definitely been really physical and not letting LT beat them with speed on the outside. Here's a throw in. A nice cross, but to no avail. Good cross by Liam Carolyn.
Woski with a good job of getting the ball out of the box. The Dukes now are making a push.
It's a 3-on-3 with two LT defenders trailing. Woski trying to get there, and a good chase down by number 19, Ryan Wheeler, who's checked on. Be out of bounds, a throw in for York. It's Menelacina with it. Still a 1-0 ball game.
The Dukes have had 3 really good opportunities, only one resulting in a goal. But Schmidt has made 2 excellent saves. It could easily be 3-0 right now.
Just like you said, Schmidt keeping his team in it. It is only a one goal game. Oh, you see that LT left back shaking his head. Just a bit of a shank kick there, giving the ball back to the Dukes. They have possession. It's Rico Herrera moving it to his teammate Refrano. Refrano now to Jose Herrera. Pass cannot connect. Now a shot by Hernandez. Moore from a long ways out. And it was tapped by O'Connor and saved by Schmidt. So the score stays as it is. Nice offensive opportunity for York. Had a couple of shots. Only one was on target, but it was an easy save for the goaltender. Owen Suda now at midfield. Now Harris on the far sideline. Working on Rebick. A lot of Duke's players hitting the turf, it seems. Hernandez now to Herrera. The two have a very good connection. Been teammates together for 2 years and always seem to know where each other are on the pitch. Now it's Harris. But a great defensive effort by Monty Janowski, just taking the ball away from Harris with ease. Now it's cleared. Hernandez to Herrera. Herrera gets by one. Some fancy footwork, but he loses possession.
Oh.
Then a near whistle, and yes, a late whistle. The ref. Foul on York. Free kick upcoming.
Just over 9 minutes remaining in the half as the score is 1-0 York. It's in the box. York trying to clear it out. Monty with the header. Enrico gets it out of the box. Still remain controlled by LT. So they're setting up the offense again.
Now Harris with it. Harris with a long shot. Oh, just over the net. Good, I should say, instincts by Ochoa. He lets it fly. That one was close to grazing the crossbar.
I'm surprised he didn't even react to that.
I was going to say, I'm guessing that's just good awareness by him. We'll say it is for his sake. Did not make a move on it. The Dukes are so blessed to have such a young goaltender. And they also have a senior, Jaewon's son, as a backup goalie. Saved by Greco. And now a good fought effort by Rico Herrera. Get the ball back. Miscommunication with his teammate. So his long ball ends up with LT.
Rebick's giving these people problems on the other side.
Rebick has been quite a force this game thus far.
Good work by Joe Herrera getting it to Frank Rafano up the field.
Rafano moving to his strong side. Keeps possession. Now trying to move it away. Gives it to Waski. Waski out of bounds. Bit of frustration there from Waski. The Dukes had some momentum with not a lot of defenders in the area. Now Schmidt. Dangerous pass.
Lots of contact right here.
And now it's going to be a foul on LT. So the kind of a dangerous pass from the goalie, in my opinion, ends up being contested. It ends up being a foul on LT as they tried to win back the possession. It was kind of a 50-50 kick. Now it'll be Cole from the 30-yard line looking to make some noise with 6 minutes before halftime. Cole, knocked away by Suda. Now Harris Harris knocks it out of bounds. Throw in for York. Not very accurate.
It's in the box.
But it is in the box, just like you said. Frano can't really hang on. Oh, and a great little back heel from LT. Can't make the connection, however. Still looked nice, though. LT man knocked to the turf. That is number 2, I believe, Patrick Cracker. Now a free kick for the Lions. 5:20 remaining.
Dukes have numbers. It's a 2-on-2 if they push it up.
Salvino loses possession. Now it's Refrano with it. Refrano, defender's chasing him. He moves it to his right foot with a shot. Oh, Refrano didn't have a great angle there and fires it wide and out of play. Goal kick upcoming now. Cleared by Schmidt.
Cole, it finds Herrera.
Now Hernandez, who does find Herrera. Herrera trying to get off a shot. Saved again by Schmidt. Herrera was looking for a push. Dukes have been trying to attack Schmidt low, but it hasn't always worked out. Only 1 goal on him thus far. Dukes definitely beating the Lions in the shots category in this first half.
That's what I was about to say. Is ever since the first 5 minutes, the Dukes have been the team. I haven't seen, besides a couple of shots, LT really hasn't got any shots on the net.
A good cross. Dukes trying to look for more shots as we speak. And a chase to the far left corner. Will be knocked away by Moore, and a throw in for the Lions. Ball gets back to Moore. And he gives it to Herrera, who gives it to Hernandez. Hernandez trying to work around defenders. A long shot. Knocked away by Schmidt, and he corrals it. Only tipped it at first. It was Waski looking to maybe grab an easy one on the doorstep, right on the goal line. Schmidt does a nice job of getting the rebound. Now it's Herrera with it. A long ball to Hernandez. Hernandez all alone. He is onside. Hernandez trying to get space for a shot. Again, he goes low, and it's an easy save by Schmidt. Duke's getting the opportunities, putting a lot of pressure on Schmidt, but just not really finding the back of the net other than that one play by Herrera. Still 1-0. They have the lead. But an insurance goal would be nice. Nice, wouldn't you say, Jack?
Yeah, I think they're going to probably need at least one more to win this game as Frank goes up the sideline with a lot of space.
Frano trying to get open, trying to find Herrera. That was one pass too many, and it's knocked away by the Lions.
There's just under 2 minutes left as York is in LT's territory trying to get the insurance goal we were just talking about.
1:45 to go before halftime. Nice play by Cole to knock it back into LT's zone. Schmidt. LT trying to get their offense restarted. Long pass to Salvino.
Ooh.
Janowski hitting the turf. They're going to call a foul on Ben Salvino. excuse me,
I'd be
Brian
surp-
Salvino.
I'd be surprised if this isn't a card, as they give out the yellow.
They do give the yellow, just like you said, Jack. And rightfully so, just a little bit too aggressive and too much extra contact for him to keep it in their pocket. It appears that we were wrong, and the yellow card was actually on Monty Janowski. So it will be LT's ball, but York able to deflect the free throw in a way, trying to clear the lines. LT doing a good job of keeping it in up until then. Now it's Rico Herrera, gives it to his brother, who gives it to Joe Hernandez, giving it back to Moore, who loses control. I don't think he knew how close he was to the sideline, and under a minute left, LT will get the ball back in their offensive third. Dukes will have to lock down on defense and really stay focused, just not allowing any mistakes and just focus on getting to the break with the lead. Moore with a nice job of doing exactly what I said there as he toe taps the ball out.
We're down to the final 20 seconds right now. LT's looking to throw the ball in.
Now 15. He's going to look for a long throw in, more like a corner kick. And a whistle is blown. And with 8 seconds left, they're going to make him redo it. He stepped over the line. Swissionis with a long throw. The horn is sounded, and the Dukes get to the break with the lead. 1-0 off of the goal from Jose Herrera. Jack, what did you like from the Dukes in this first half, and how can LT improve in the second half?
I feel like the Dukes look like the way stronger team, as they are fifth in the entire country right now. They seem to be the team controlling the offensive zone a lot more than LT this half and creating a lot of shots that Schmidt really did a good job on. I'm surprised it's only a 1-0 game right now.
Well said, as always. Just like you said, the Dukes are number 5 in the country, playing like it thus far, and leading the number 3 Lions 1-0. 10-minute halftime break. We will be right back. You're listening to York Sports Network. And we're back. Second half action just about ready to get underway. Dukes with a 1-0 lead. Start of the second half, moments away.
That would be so sick.
Second half underway. Teams have switched sides. Hopes are still high for both teams as well. Battle for it here at midfield. Janowski moves it along to Herrera. Herrera trying to get past defenders. And now it's stolen by LT. That was number 13.
Good job from Rico Herrera getting it out of the zone, and Frank Rufano for controlling it, getting it back to Joe Herrera.
Now it is Herrera with it. Moving it to Moore. Give and go. Now LT in transition. Here's Harris with it, trying to thread the needle, but Cole able to clear the lines there. Rafrano was close, didn't have enough space to get off a clean shot, now fighting for it. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez with a long shot. Just too high. Won't go down as a shot on target, but a pretty good opportunity for York. However, a goal kick
I think it was
is
tipped.
upcoming. Oh, it might have been tipped.
Ryder Cole taking the corner kick.
Big opportunity here for York, trying to cash in. Cole, it's a low roller. Missed by Waski. Now Moore trying to get to it at the last second. He cannot. I believe that was Wisniewski. He was able to knock it away for LT. Now Janowski. Hitting a man. That was Jackson Rempfer, starting midfielder. Now here's a shot. Collected by Ochoa. Ben Swissionis tried getting a shot on target. Long ball down the far sideline. Good slide tackle by Cole.
Cole always does a great job being the main defenseman, always creating turnovers and getting the ball back into the opposing team's zone, as he just did right there.
Now Schmidt regrouping. Intercepted by Cole right as you speak. Oh, Cole with a nice move to lose a defender. York forwards trying to put on some pressure, but LT gets possession squared away. Now here's LT. It's Harris. Harris knocks it out of bounds. They'll say it went off Janowski. He was close on the play. Throw in and a clear by number 19, Ryan Wheeler. Now it's Greco. Greco moving it to Herrera. Now Rico Herrera with it. Refrano with a nice little flick on. Now Waski in space. Waski moving to his left. Dukes can't get off a good shot. 34 minutes to go in this game. Dukes still on top by 1. Now it's Greco. Greco's pass is knocked away. Good double team from LT. Now it's Remfer trying to do something with it. Ends up with Wheeler.
A lot of contact right there against Ryder Cole. The Dukes fans wanted a foul right there.
Dukes with a squandered opportunity. Had a nice pass. Here is Waski. Oh, Waski megs a man. Now it's Refrano. Refrano looking for some opening, but he cannot. Just ran out of time. Took too long to get possession.
Great job by Waski, though, creating the opportunity for a chance at a goal right there.
Dukes have gotten their opportunities, but still only lead by 1. Now Herrera working at midfield. Now the pressure comes. Intended pass was for Rebick. But instead, it skies out of bounds. Now here's Patrick Cracker. Now gives it to Harris. Harris.
Out by Janowski or that was not touched by Janowski. It will be a goal kick for the Dukes. Cole sending it long for Waski. Couldn't get through right there. So LT takes possession back.
Hurdling and a big blow sent by Michael Greco. No foul. Surprisingly. And now there is a whistle. Maybe there was a foul after all. So now it'll be a free kick from around the 35-yard line for the Lions. It'll be Harris who takes it. Sends it in. Not enough velocity on that. Michael Greco was able to head it away. LT looking for more possession, and Ryder Cole ends up with it. Good defensive effort by York. Now Cole moving with it. Oh,
He did not see Waski coming right there. So it almost got by him.
Waski unable to hold on to it. Now it's Stefan Rebick. This pass to Rico Herrera. Duke's working the possession battle.
Good job from Cole again, creating the turnover to Joe Hernandez.
Frano tips it to Hernandez. He can't control it. Now Cracker has it. Cracker to number 11, Liam Carolyn. Trying to find space. He gives it to Swissionis. Slide tackle on Rebick. And it will be, the possession will still go to the Dukes. LT parents upset with the call.
Good move by Herrera, getting it up the sideline, resulting in the Dukes throw-in. Just under 30 minutes left in the game as the Dukes lead 1-0. The Dukes scored early and have never looked back. A lot of this has been contributed to the great defense and goaltending by Daniel Ochoa.
Ochoa getting a lot of help from his defenders as well. So now the goal will be just preserve the lead at all costs. Dukes likely will keep their foot on the gas pedal, though, for the remainder of this game, trying to get an insurance goal.
Good D by Janowski and Moore to create the turnover right there.
Now on the far sideline, it's a battle between Rebick and Harris, a battle that Rebick wins, able to fight off possession. Great physicality and body control from Rebick. Now the Dukes transition from defense to offense. It's Hernandez. Hernandez losing one man, now trying to find space. Hernandez with a shot. Oh, just wide. Best chance of the second half for York, but it is just pushed wide.
I think that was tipped.
Hernandez. It might have been tipped again.
When Cole kicks the corners, they look to back pin a guy on the opposite post to try and create a header. Let's see if they run that play right here.
Now Cole.
They'll have another
go at it from the opposite side of the field. Kick is blocked. Will go out of bounds.
Couldn't get that one up in the air. Moore.
Now the
gets
cross
into
to
the
Moore.
box.
Oh, yeah. Both saw it at the same time.
Herrera almost got a foot on that and got the insurance goal that the Dukes needed right there. Three subs just came in for LT trying to get some fresh legs out on the field. Scored the goal they need to tie it up.
Just like you said, that's number 23, Igor Chobotowicz coming on. In addition to number 7, that's Brian Salvino. Fresh legs trying to get LT some more chances, like you said. They start with it now. It's Owen Suda. Suda with the cross, and a nice save by Ochoa, stretching out to stop that cross.
Great job by not allowing a rebound for an easy opportunity by Ochoa.
Now Rebick gives it to Waski. It's Waski with it now. Waski loses it. LT on the break. Cleared by Cole. Now the older Herrera with it. Nice little back heel to Hernandez.
Getting by two people with that move. Resetting, though, to try and create an offensive plan.
Salvino. Salvino making contact with Refrano. 24 minutes to go in the game. LT on the break. It's Brian Swissionis.
Cole taking it away again, as he's done many times in this one.
Now Hernandez. Hernandez controlling the middle of the field. Goes to his left. Gives it to Jose.
Getting in the box.
Jose with a shot from his left. Oh, good save by Schmidt. Herrera gets it back. Oh, just loses control. Just a little out of reach from Herrera's right foot, and it will be a throw-in. Started by Frank Refrano. Or Soren Moore, more likely. Refrano comes off as the sub for the Dukes comes on. It is Michael Greco. So the Dukes bolstering their midfield a little bit. It's Ryder Cole with it to Kevin O'Connor. Another fresh sub.
Good ball movement, creating the shot. A little high.
A little too high. Rico Herrera battles for it. Now Rebick. Midfield gives it to Waski. Janowski to Herrera. Herrera in space. Now to Hernandez. Hernandez forced to chase it out. And it'll be a throw-in. Wisely just lets it roll out of bounds. It'll be Rebick with the throw-in. Not enough muscle into that one, and LT will transition. Only one shot on goal for LT in the second half. Duke's really limiting their opportunities. Rebick went over the line on that throw-in. Now it'll be LT with possession. In the near corner, it's number 7, Salvino. Knocked out of bounds. Wisely kicks it off a Duke's defender. So
Will still be a throw-in just by the flag, though.
will be a throw-in.
LT stacking the box, trying to get a header opportunity right here, I think.
The long header, or the long throw-in, I should say. Again, knocked away by the Dukes. There's great positioning and overall marking. Now here's a curler into the box. Recovered by Igor Chobodowicz. And the flag awards possession
It'll be a corner
to
kick.
LT, yes.
This is just their second corner of the game. It's a big one, though, with just under 20 minutes left. LT's looking for a goal right here.
A huge shift in momentum now as LT looks for the equalizer. Dukes put Cole and Greco. Now a curler sent in. And sent out of play.
Big stop right there, not letting them tie it up.
Again, just good overall marking from York, not letting anybody roam free. And again, no shots on goal from LT. Now it's Jose Herrera with it. Salvino.
Just over the head of Rebick.
Now a long ball to Cracker. Now Cracker to Wisniewski. He's checked into this game.
A lot of contact.
Knocked to the ground and a foul on Rebick. Rebick cannot believe it. He just thought it was a soccer collision, just natural physicality, but the ref disagrees.
I think it was on number 10, Janowski right there. As Rebick was also there, but I think they called it on Janowski.
Either way, it'll be a free kick for the Lions.
Another big play right here.
Ben Swissionis takes the kick.
LT really needing a goal with just under 18 minutes.
Here's the kick. A curler. Knocked away by Cole. He read it the whole way. Now a long shot. Wide left. Liam Carolyn was looking for the rebound. It was a long one, but he still had the space to shoot, but hooks it left. Goal kick for Ochoa.
Woski heading it for O'Connor. Duke's throwing.
It'll be Rebick as the designated throw-in man. "17 minutes in regulation. Here's the new sub. It's Arlen Mathosia. Checks into the game. He's been used as a super sub throughout this year. Now good pressure by Hernandez to win back possession. LT's done a little bit better of getting the ball back in terms of just like overall possession and ball control. But it's safe to say the Dukes are still leading in that category. Meanwhile, here's Rico Herrera looking for a goal, but doesn't end up getting does not get a clean shot off. Here comes the throw in from him. Rolls it to Woski, but Woski can't control it. Now Mathosia with it. A curler that is high and out of play.
It was tipped by number 11. So the Dukes will have another corner.
16 minutes to go. Can the Dukes hold on? Now the boot. Into the box. Knocked away. There was no one there after the deflection.
Failed clear by LT, resulting in the Dukes having a throw-in in LT's territory.
The battle of number 5s, Wisniewski and Greco. Won by Greco. Gives it to Janowski, who gives it to Cole. Cole's pass is blocked. Luckily, Ochoa's there. Aggressively runs out of his net to clear the lines. Rebick is on the ground. And a forced substitution for him. So that'll be Xander Menelacina, who runs on to take the place of Rebick. Rebick was a little bit shaken up after that last play. Duke fans here tonight wearing pink to support the team. Theme was pink out. A lot of students and teachers showing their Duke soccer pride. And we'll see if this Dukes team can hold on to the lead. Swissionis with the throw-in, wasting no time. Oh, an athletic play by
The new sub, Xander Melissino, as Arlen kicks it off an LT player, creating the Dukes throw-in.
smart play by Mathosia. Waski with a nice clear. And he dumps it back into the zone. Collected by Schmidt. Schmidt's had a very, very good game. Oh, here is the Lions.
Lots of contact right here.
Salvino with the cross. There was no one there to answer.
Cole with the clear. And then Jose to get it into the LT territory and preventing anything from happening there.
Now it's Cracker. Chased down by Austin Wisniewski. And it's Monty Janowski who goes down, and a foul is called. Awarding possession to the Dukes. Cole with it. Moving it along. Now Waski. Waski uses his speed. Now Herrera. Herrera to Mathosia. Mathosia with a shot. Deflected by the other number 13. Jackson Rempfer. Now a shot by Hernandez. He goes through the football uprights. Hernandez has had some opportunities. He's just been a little bit high on his shooting. A great player like him will likely, or has likely, gotten involved in the game in other ways in terms of like defense and passing, knowing that his shooting has not been up to par tonight.
Yeah, he had the great pass, creating the only goal in this game to Jose Herrera for new viewers tuning in for the end of this one.
Just like you said, Jack, it is a 1-0 York lead with 12 minutes to go.
An insurance goal would almost be the clincher right here if they could get it.
Waski to Menelacina. And now a miscommunication there, and it's Patrick Cracker going the other way. Cracker gives it to Harris. Harris's pass, miscommunication from LT, and now it's the Dukes. Good physicality from Remfer. Remfer tries to get it back. Now his palms are in the air. Was looking for a foul. A lot of contact between him and Hernandez.
Number 2 for LT seems to be in some pain.
That is the senior Cracker. Okay enough to stay in the game, however, knowing what the stakes are at. LT staring down the barrel of losing 2 straight, which would really hurt their chances for winning the West Suburban title.
Yeah. Also, a win right here for York could clinch the West Suburban Conference.
It very much could. Only 2 games left after this one between DGN, that's their senior night, which will be at home, and Glenbard West. So winning this game would be very, very helpful for the Dukes, who despite winning state did not win the conference title last year. Here's a shot from Cole, and it is almost in the back of the net. Caught us in the booth sleeping as well.
That's one of Cole's specialties is the free kicks. That's where he scored against Hinsdale.
Cole getting very aggressive, and it almost worked out. Menelacina with it now.
Just over 10 minutes left until the Dukes could hopefully pull off the win.
Still plenty of time, however, for LT to make some noise, do some damage. And they're going to try and organize an offensive possession here.
Good header from Rico to prevent anything from happening.
Just like I said, that offensive opportunity did not last long, as immediately the Dukes get it back off of the header, like you said, Jack. Now it's Cracker with it. Knocked away by Menelacina. Quick feet there. Now Waski. Waski, no foul despite hitting the turf. That was a bit of a flop. Now a whistle here on LT. Foul will be on Brian Salvino. And the free kick for York.
I don't think that was a flop. I think he did get tripped. I think it was just a missed call from the refs, but they ended up with the free kick anyways.
Cole wasting no time. Instead of going for the goal here, he gives it to Jaden Waski. Jaden Waski gets past one defender. Now across. And the shot is, over the net. It was set up perfectly for Herrera, who was looking for his second. Great job by Waski to get free, and a beautiful cross to hit the streaking Herrera. Schmidt never saw it.
That was almost a game sealer right there.
With 8:40, that would have been a game sealer, honestly. But it'll be a corner kick for the Dukes. Not all hope is lost. Now Cole. Strong strike, tipped by Schmidt. And cleared away. Dukes will regroup. And Cracker hits the deck again. He's taken some beatings here in these last few minutes. Now it's Salvino with it. And LT will try and shift from defense to offense. Now across. Austin Wisniewski now. It's Salvino, double teamed in the corner, trying to get rid of it. And it's Rico Herrera who's there to intercept his pass. Now Greco. Dukes with a lot of green in front of him. Herrera is knocked to the turf.
They're letting him play right now. A lot of contact the last few possessions. Joe Herrera seemed to get hit in the face, and there's no call.
Now, meanwhile, a great pass, and LT has an opportunity. Here's a long shot. Ochoa tips it over the goal, and a huge round of applause for York. And for Ochoa specifically, as a long shot by LT.
That was one of the first shot attempts all game for LT, though.
But Ochoa handles it nicely. Just the composure, even as a sophomore, is so rare and so great to see.
Now with just under 7 minutes, this is a big corner kick for LT.
Here it is. Trying the header, but a good job by Michael Greco. Now Greco able to escape, and here comes the Dukes. Greco passes it along to Waski, just not enough heat on that. Now it's Herrera. He was looking for an opportunity to score as well. But the Dukes counterattack doesn't end up paying off. 6 minutes to go now.
Throwing out of bounds.
Frustration there from number 11, Liam Carolyn, I'm sure. Now Menelacina to Refrano. And a nice little poke check there by Patrick Cracker. Now here's Harris. Harris with a long shot. Doesn't get anywhere near the goal as it's blocked by Cole. Now Rico Herrera with it. On the counter attack. It's Hernandez. Hernandez to Herrera. Herrera on the left side. Herrera in space. Herrera with a shot. Oh, it's wide. Just curled it a little bit too much. Another good opportunity for the senior, but it stays a 1-goal game.
Even though the Dukes are up 1 with just 5 minutes left, they're still putting the pressure on LT. Usually teams go back to that prevent style, but not the Dukes tonight.
Dukes still being very aggressive on offense, seemingly playing more to win than rather playing not to lose, as you often hear broadcasters and coaches say that old phrase. .440 remaining. Wisniewski, nice defense by Cole. He's been razor sharp tonight, and now he hits a streaking man. That's Waski. Waski gets behind the defense. Oh, does he have it? Yes. Looking for a shot. Now he does, but it is far too high and far too much to the right. And Schmidt can take a sigh of relief. Waski, a dangerous goal scorer.
Great pass from Cole across the field. Set Waski up for a great shot attempt right there.
4 minutes remaining. Clock does stop now. 1-goal game for those new viewers out there. Jose Herrera's first half goal. It's the only one on the board still. Through about 76 minutes of play. LT looking for something. They need an equalizer to at least get 1 point. Chased down by Ryder Cole. Cole in his battle on the far sideline. A couple of Lions.
A lot of contact as they fall down. Cole upset. Thought that should have been a foul on LT as he went down.
This is where the mental focus and preparation really comes in handy, where it's a tight game with the clock winding down. You cannot afford any mental lapses that would lead to an easy LT goal. Now a shot, and it is, oh, almost went in, but corralled by Ochoa and ended up being cleared by Menelacina. Scary moment there for Dukes fans. But they let out plenty of jeers. The ball never hit the back of the net.
That was a game saver right there. As a goal right there probably would have sent the game to overtime.
Now 2:40 remaining. Now the long header, or the long throw-in.
Can't afford any penalties in the box.
No, I was just about to say, that's the one place where the Dukes have to be still aggressive, but not overly physical. As under 2 minutes remaining, for those non-soccer fans, a typical foul in the box will lead to a penalty kick, which is very hard to stop, especially at the high school level. A corner kick for the Lions. They've had a few in this second half. Here it comes. Over the head of all the LT forwards. Janowski playing it with it on the sideline. He gets pushed. It'll be up to the ref to decide, and it is awarded to LT, letting them play just like you said, Jack.
Only 70 seconds remain in this one.
A little bit of urgency now for LT. The throw-in goes right to Waski. He's able to head it away. It'll go out of bounds. And it'll be Duke's ball. You see the players running out away from LT's goal. Now 43 seconds to go. Dukes, LT really has to put maximum pressure on. The clock is not on their side right now. Can the Dukes stay undefeated? We have 30 seconds to play. Cole with the long clear. LT's going to have one more chance remaining. Here's Swissionis. The throw-in. Salvino with it.
Oh!
Herrera gets
It's
pulled
thrown
backwards,
down.
but no call. Wisniewski, 15 seconds to go. LT needs a shot. Final 10 seconds to go. Here's a long shot by LT. Knocked away by Menelacina. That one was in the box. Final seconds remaining. And it's over. The Dukes win. They stay undefeated. Number 2 knocks off number 3. And Jose Herrera's first half goal will be the only one that matters in this one, as the Dukes win a very tightly contested battle, 1-0. The Lions really put on some pressure late, had some opportunities, but could not convert. The Dukes defense was outstanding. As always, that was just a defensive masterpiece the entire game. They win this one 1-0, and their road to the West Suburban Conference Silver title is a lot easier.
Yeah, that was a great game. I'd have to agree. The defense really won them that game. They scored the goal quick. I think it was in the first 10 minutes they scored their goal. And the defense was led by senior Ryder Cole, who had an outstanding game, stopping the LT's runs multiple times. And also, junior Monty Janowski had a great role, as long as senior Stefan Rebick, preventing the shutout.
And with that, we thank you so much for watching. Dukes keep their undefeated streak alive. Now they're now 13-0-3, defeating the best teams in their conference. You see them waving the flag, never satisfied. That's the way they've been playing, with just a hunger to repeat. And the experience from last year really paying off. This Dukes team proving why they are number 5 in the country. But with that, we'll send you on our way. We will be covering the senior night game while the Dukes take on DGN next week. So we thank you so much for watching. As always, to my right, Jack Tobin. I'm Gavin Connolly. We want to thank TJ Selkaitis, Diego Carrera, and Lily Rennick for all the help on tech. Have a good night, Dukes fans.